In 1965, the civil rights movement was reaching a critical point, with activists gathering across the country to demand equality and justice. One pivotal moment occurred during a march in Memphis, where the air buzzed with hope and determination. Thousands of people, young and old, lined the streets, united in their shared goal of fighting against racial injustice. Prominent among them was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose inspiring speeches and leadership had brought many to this important cause. As the march unfolded, participants carried banners and chanted slogans that echoed their desires for freedom and change. The atmosphere was electric, filled with a sense of purpose that ignited courage in the hearts of those present. They knew that they were part of something monumental, a movement destined to change the course of history. Dr. King was not only a figurehead, he was a guiding light for many who felt lost in their struggles. His commitment to nonviolence and peace resonated with the crowd as he walked alongside men and women who believed passionately in the fight for civil rights. People looked up to him as a beacon of hope, a symbol of what could be achieved through unity and bravery. Yet, amid the chants and cheers, something unexpected happened that day. A melody broke through the noise, capturing King's attention and drawing him away from the march for a brief moment. This unplanned stop would lead to an unforgettable encounter that showcased the power of music and hope in the face of despair. It was here that Dr. King would connect not just with his followers but also with an individual whose life story reflected both loss and resilience. Little did the crowd know that this moment would leave a lasting impression on all who witnessed it. The streets of Memphis were alive with energy as the march progressed, filled with the sounds of voices raised in unity. The sun shone brightly overhead, casting a warm glow on the sea of faces, each one filled with determination and hope. People of all ages and backgrounds gathered together, holding hands and sharing stories, embodying a spirit of togetherness that was palpable. As the crowd moved forward, colorful banners waved in the breeze, each one bearing messages of equality and justice. Some read, "Freedom now," while others declared, "We shall overcome." The chants harmonized into a powerful anthem, echoing through the streets and drawing more supporters to join in. It was a sight to behold, men and women, young and old, marching side by side, showing that this struggle for civil rights transcended race and background. Every corner of the crowd displayed diversity: families with children, elders reminiscing about past struggles, students eager for change, all united for one common cause. Their faces reflected a mix of emotions: joy, anger, hope, and a fierce determination to fight for what was right. As they marched, there was an electric atmosphere, a feeling that history was being made in real time. Amid this vibrant display of solidarity, Dr. King walked at the forefront, his presence commanding respect and admiration. People cheered as they caught glimpses of him, inspired by his unwavering commitment to nonviolence and justice. Yet, just as the march reached its height of excitement, something unique broke through: the sweet sound of a violin playing softly by the roadside. As King paused to listen, the surrounding crowd also fell silent for a moment. This unexpected music brought a sense of calm amidst the fervor and connected everyone in that moment, reminding them that within their fight for justice lay an enduring hope that could never be extinguished. As the sweet notes of the violin floated through the air, Samuel Byrd stood by the roadside, a poignant figure in that vibrant scene. At 59 years old, Byrd had experienced profound loss. He had once been a thriving musician with dreams and aspirations, but circumstances had stripped him of his possessions and security. Despite this hardship, he remained resilient, choosing to play his violin as a way to express his enduring hope and yearning for better days. Byrd's weathered hands moved gracefully over the strings, producing melodies that danced through the air. Each note carried his story, a tale of struggle and survival that resonated with those who stopped to listen. Dressed in simple clothes, he stood firmly against the backdrop of a bustling march, yet his music created an oasis of calm that contrasted with the fervor around him. Passers-by were drawn to him not just by the music itself, but by the spirit behind it. They could see that despite having lost everything, Byrd refused to give up on joy or beauty. With every stroke of the bow, he poured out his emotions, pain intertwined with a quiet strength that spoke volumes. For Byrd, playing was more than just a pastime, it was his lifeline. It allowed him to connect with others and share a spark of hope amid despair. Families paused to listen, some even swaying gently as they absorbed the warmth of his music. In those moments, they found solace in his art, reminding them that resilience could be found even in dire circumstances. Unbeknownst to Byrd, his performance would soon capture the attention of one of history's greatest leaders, Dr. King himself, setting the stage for an encounter that would leave a lasting impact on all present. As Samuel Byrd's fingers danced over the violin strings, a hush fell over the vibrant march. The powerful chants and slogans faded into the background, replaced by the hauntingly beautiful melodies that flowed from his instrument. Each note seemed to capture the essence of his life, the struggles, the losses, and ultimately, the hope that kept him going. Passers-by began to slow their pace, drawn in by the stirring sound that cut through the noise of the march. Faces turned toward Byrd, their expressions shifting from determination to reflection as they listened intently. Some closed their eyes, allowing the music to wash over them, while others stood still, momentarily forgetting their own burdens and frustrations. In that instant, Byrd's music became a universal language of empathy and understanding. It spoke to each listener in a way that words could not. Children were particularly captivated. They swayed gently to the music, their small bodies moving in rhythm with the sweet strains of hope. Adults exchanged glances, acknowledging this rare moment of peace amid their passionate fight for justice. This was more than just a performance. It was a reminder of resilience, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure. Dr. King himself stood captivated, feeling an unexpected connection between Byrd's music and the mission of the marchers around him. It was as if each note called out for justice and healing, urging everyone present to remember why they were there. Byrd's talent shone brightly against the backdrop of hardship he faced, illustrating that even in despair, beauty could emerge. The crowd was stirred not just by melody but by the heart behind it. Byrd's spirit resonated with their own struggles, showing that hope could be found in even the most challenging circumstances. This moment of pause transformed what had been a powerful march into a deeply emotional experience shared by all who witnessed it. As the music of Samuel Byrd flowed through the air, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. found himself momentarily speechless. He stood at the edge of the crowd, captivated by the heartfelt melodies that emerged from the violin. In that tranquil moment, the surrounding chaos of the march faded away, leaving only the music that echoed Byrd's own struggles and those of countless others. King's eyes were drawn to Byrd, and he saw not just a musician, but a symbol of resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. While he listened, Dr. King reflected on the many lives affected by injustice, individuals like Byrd who had faced hardship yet continued to seek beauty and hope through their art. This made King's heart ache and swell with pride all at once. Each note resonated with stories of pain and loss, stories that were often neglected amidst the louder cries for justice. It became clear to him that there was a profound connection between Byrd's performance and the very essence of their struggle. In the silence that followed each phrase from the violin, King could almost hear the echoes of other voices, men and women who had suffered under oppression, yet remained determined to hope for a better tomorrow. He thought about how music could reach deep into the hearts of people, transcending words and directly conveying emotion. Byrd's playing became a bridge, linking their collective experiences in a way that would inspire empathy and understanding. Dr. King's mind raced with thoughts as he processed this unexpected gift of music amid such a pivotal march. He understood that every individual's story mattered, and Byrd's performance served as a poignant reminder that even in moments of despair, there is always room for hope and beauty to shine through. This encounter was more than just an interlude. It was an affirmation of their shared humanity in the ongoing fight for civil rights. As the last notes of Byrd's violin lingered in the air, an expectant hush fell over the crowd, and Dr. King stepped forward, feeling the weight of the moment. He took a deep breath, his heart echoing the sentiments expressed through Byrd's music. With a voice both calm and powerful, he began to speak, drawing every eye upon him. "Today," King said, "we stand together not just as marchers for justice but as a family bound by our dreams of freedom." His words flowed like a river, fueled by the emotion that surrounded him. Samuel here reminds us that even when we face overwhelming challenges, hope is our greatest ally. It is hope that strengthens us to rise time and again against hardship. The crowd listened intently as Dr. King continued, his voice resonating with passion. Each struggle we encounter is a note in the symphony of our fight for equality. Samuel's music today represents every drop of sweat and tears shed in pursuit of justice, a reminder that beauty can emerge from pain. As he spoke, Dr. King glanced at Byrd, who stood humbled yet proud with his violin still cradled in his arms. The connection between them was palpable. King acknowledged Byrd not just as a musician but as a symbol of resilience. "We may be different in many ways," he said, "but together we are united by this shared hope for a better tomorrow." With each word, King ignited a spark within the crowd. They felt their hearts lift and their spirits soar as they embraced his message of perseverance through adversity. Cheers erupted as he concluded with a call to action. "Let us march forward with courage. Let us make our voices heard not just today but every day until justice rings true." In that moment, hope was rekindled in every listener's heart, creating an unbreakable bond among those present, a powerful reminder that together they could overcome any obstacle in their quest for justice and equality. As Dr. King's words hung in the air, a wave of energy surged through the crowd, igniting a collective spirit of hope and determination. The moment he finished speaking, cheers erupted from the gathered marchers, their voices rising in a harmonious chorus that echoed through the streets of Memphis. Faces that had once shown signs of fatigue and worry now brightened with renewed enthusiasm. People embraced one another, their hands clasped tightly as they felt the unbreakable bond forged through shared struggles and aspirations. Some raised their fists in solidarity, while others shouted affirmations of support for King's message. "Yes! We will march on!" rang out among the crowd, reinforcing their commitment to the cause. The atmosphere was electric, filled with a sense of unity that seemed to transcend their individual hardships. Children danced joyfully around their parents' legs, swept up in the excitement as if they understood that something monumental was happening. Older marchers exchanged knowing smiles, recalling all the sacrifices made for this moment. Their hearts swelled with pride and hope for future generations who would carry on the fight. Dr. King watched as his words resonated deeply within each listener, strengthening their resolve to continue forward despite challenges ahead. He could feel the energy rising, a powerful reminder that they were not alone in this journey. Together, they formed a tapestry of resilience woven from diverse backgrounds and experiences. In this powerful scene, it became clear that Dr. King's message had transcended mere words. It had become a rallying cry for justice and equality. The crowd's spirited response illustrated how vital hope was to their mission, igniting flames of perseverance that would carry them through the difficult days ahead. United by King's vision and Byrd's music, they were ready to march onward together into history, determined to create a future where justice would prevail for all. The encounter between Dr. King and Samuel Byrd became a poignant symbol of the broader struggle for civil rights, illustrating how individual stories of loss and hope are woven into the fabric of a larger movement. Byrd, with his violin in hand, represented countless individuals who faced personal hardships yet still sought to contribute to the fight for justice. His music, echoing through the streets, transcended mere entertainment. It was a heartfelt expression of resilience that resonated deeply within each listener. As the crowd rallied around this moment, they recognized that their struggles were not isolated incidents but part of a collective narrative that spanned generations. Each person present carried their own story, of suffering, sacrifice, and dreams for a better future. Dr. King's acknowledgement of Byrd's talent highlighted how essential these personal experiences are in understanding the overall mission of equality and justice. It was clear that every individual's journey mattered in this fight. Byrd's performance served as a reminder that art has the power to heal and connect people across diverse backgrounds. As they listened to his melodies, marchers were reminded that hope could flourish even amidst despair. This shared moment reinforced their unity and purpose, enabling them to see themselves as part of something much larger than any single person or event. Dr. King's words further amplified this connection, emphasizing that their collective actions were rooted in shared experiences and aspirations. The significance of this encounter extended beyond the march itself. It became a rallying point for many who would continue to fight for civil rights long after that day in Memphis. Together, they found strength in their stories, reminding each other that even in times of hardship, hope could guide them toward a brighter future marked by equality for all. The powerful connection between art and activism shone brightly through Samuel Byrd's violin playing during the march. In a time of great turmoil and struggle for civil rights, Byrd's music emerged as a beacon of resilience, illustrating how art can transcend words and speak to the deepest emotions of individuals. Each note he played carried not only his personal story of loss but also the collective pain and hope of those fighting for justice. Byrd's melodies wove through the air like a gentle but determined breeze, reminding everyone present that creativity can be a form of resistance. In his music, people found comfort and strength, an uplifting reminder that beauty persists even in the harshest circumstances. His performance demonstrated that while many activists were engaged in the physical struggle for equality, others could contribute through their art, each playing an essential role in the broader movement. As the crowd listened to Byrd, they were transported beyond their immediate challenges. The sound of his violin connected them with feelings of shared humanity. Each individual could recognize their own struggles within his heartfelt performance. It was more than just entertainment, it was a profound act of defiance against despair. Dr. King's recognition of this moment underscored the importance of art and social movements. He understood that Byrd's music served as a powerful motivator, inspiring many to keep fighting against oppression. Music, with its ability to evoke emotion and foster connection, became a vital tool for activists seeking change. Through Byrd's violin, the marchers were reminded that their fight was not solely about policy or law, it was about lives and dreams intertwined with hope. In this way, Byrd's artistry became a symbol not just of resilience but also of the unwavering spirit required to pursue justice. His contribution highlighted how powerful it can be when individuals use their talents to uplift others, a theme that resonates deeply in any struggle for equality and freedom. The legacy of that day in Memphis continues to resonate through the years, inspiring future generations to strive for justice and hope. The moment Dr. King stopped to listen to Samuel Byrd's music was not merely an interlude in the march. It was a powerful reminder of the enduring strength found in unity and creativity amidst struggle. Byrd's violin playing became a symbol of how individual stories of loss can intertwine with collective aspirations for equality, creating a profound impact that reaches far beyond that single encounter. As time goes on, the lessons learned from this historic event remain relevant. The music that filled the air during the march is a testament to resilience, reminding activists today that beauty can emerge even in the darkest circumstances. Inspired by Byrd's courage and passion, countless individuals have taken up their own instruments, be it literal or metaphorical, to continue advocating for change in their communities. Dr. King's heartfelt words serve as a foundation for ongoing activism, encouraging new leaders to rise and carry the torch of justice forward. His emphasis on hope has galvanized movements across different generations, proving that dreams for a better future are worth fighting for. The stories of those who marched alongside him inspire young activists to recognize their place within this continuous journey toward equality. In every protest, performance, or creative expression today, echoes of Byrd's music can still be felt, a reminder that art holds incredible power to heal and unite. As people raise their voices against injustice, they are profoundly influenced by that moment in Memphis where music and activism intersected so beautifully. This legacy cultivates an enduring belief: when individuals come together in solidarity, fueled by hope and creativity, they can create lasting change and inspire others to join the fight for a brighter tomorrow.